Deb Helfrich, hashtag redheaded She-Hulk. Plantation capitalism is a bitch, then you die. Let me tell you something. The human body-brain biofield was not created for repetition. Not 40-hour work week, chained to cubicle captivity kind of repetition, or enslavement in fields. One is so obviously heinous, yet at one point it wasn't. And we are continuing to pay for that tragic misuse of consciousness. And in the future, we will see cubicle captivity as torture. The human body-brain biofield is made for periods of intense activity, hunting and gathering, and then lots of rest. Feast and famine. Yin and yang. On and off. Everything about consciousness is a circuit because consciousness is bioelectricity. Zillions of circuits. And in the emergence of groups of circuits and pathways of circuits becomes intelligent responses to environmental stimuli. Now, this work week grind does one crucial, horrific thing. It locks your brain into thinking beta is the highest frequency of brain waves. It locks you into using low hertz to optimize the constant power drain. But if you have a more wild power usage, what happens is you live in a Zen theta state, or maybe at the alpha theta cusp, creating and flowing with what is and being and responding present. And then when the present meets and aligns with the salience of your own life force, you shift up into gamma brainwaves. And gamma, that is nirvana. It is loving every monkey mind chatter that crosses your mind, knowing that you are fully coherent, know that you're playing the game of life, trying to make not only your best possible outcome, but like wanting friends to play with who you can also bring best possible outcomes with together for the greatest global good. Interconnection is gamma brainwaves. It is trance. It is the altered state of consciousness. It is also having mindful access to your subconscious, or physiologically being very conductive with the entire biofield, because your biofield is where your memories are stored. And the more all of your body works, the more your body isn't attending to, well, I got this pain and that's wrong, and this bug is the. You optimize your physiology, then your brain then has lots of access out to your memory banks, the only riches we ever have. Get me to the director of the Neuroscience Institute. I need her to tell me where she thinks the subconscious is and where she thinks memories are stored. Are they stored? Yes. I mean, stored is a gross word. A finer word, a more precise word. Gross as in general. Overall. A more precise word is our memories, our magnetic fields. To have optimized electricity, or else you keep going to the prominent magnetic fields, which are our cultural prejudices and what the media and all of your, quorum of friends think. To get out to where your own thinking. To do creative thinking. Analytically creative thinking. It's some physiological optimization. Now, life is amazing, especially the pinnacle of evolution. Homo sapiens. I'm always about the second sapien. That we've atrophied the second sapien. Atrophied our knowing. It's precisely what the she-Socrates of the 2020s, the inventor of stand-up philosophy, the world's originator, Socratic improvisational monologues, having so much fun and going, okay, this eyesight thing is just about enough. I need to figure out how to see this. Ooh, just bitty, tiny. It's 7:09. All right. Does that help? No. Actually, right there. Horrific for the 52-year-old face, but which again, you're not looking at it like that. You're gonna be looking at it like this. So that's the thing, right? Everything has multiple angles. Every one, every statement, every word. The reason this monologue started was I had, imagined myself telling one of my mentors and patrons, it's so crucial to help me because I'm thinking in ways that are for the benefit of all humanity. And then I hear the cultural interpretation of that statement. And I go, but it's not, I'm not a despot or a crackpot. And that's what culturally, we've got our Dr. Evils, we've got, all of our, world overtaking cinema, which is all very masculine, I might point out. Not wise feminine. The wise feminine philosopher is sort of going, you know what? It is a job description of philosophy to be thinking universally. So when I'm saying I'm saving humanity, I mean as a thinker, as somebody, okay, I am doing my very best to put in as many humans as possible of whom I have personal lived experience or robust, reliable sources, and put the quorum of them together and go, okay, does this crazy ass thing I have to say about bioelectricity apply to all of them? Or just rich, white, US of hypocrisy citizens? Most of everything everyone's judging me and constraining me does. Not me. It's just evolutionary logic. I mean, I've just got this skill down pat. And it's, as long as I am in a vibration, when I'm in a state of non-gamma brainwaves, when I'm down in beta, which is it's just a linear thinking. And so then I can sometimes put on all of the cultural overlays and limit myself and be a bit judgy. Just a bit. It's deep in how we've been trained to be, but it is so not just damaging. And that's the least of it. It stops potential from happening. That's what judgment does. I mean, in every single way, it just stops the best possible outcome. Because the judger or the judgy, everyone's sort of all now attention's off in something that happened in the past, or how come you're thinking that about me from what I said, because I thought I was saying something about doing my job description of explaining things in a universally valid way. I am the founder of #Wellbeing Philosophy. This has been Deb Helfrich. I am also the persona, #Redhead is She-Hulk, my one-woman-improv Socratic monologue Netflix streaming special. Harmony.